Today in the Texas Tribune Weekend Insider. Unlike every other state in the union, Texas allows employers of any size to choose not to carry workers' compensation. Walmart recently joined the trend to opt out and set up a company plan to handle injury claims. Although workers' rights advocates say these company plans can be unfair to employees, businesses argue the plans serve workers well and help employers reduce costs. Becca Aronson explains. Then Morgan Smith takes us to Houston's North Forest ISD, a school district with a 30-year history of troubled finances and poor academic performance. Now, with the threat of the school district's closure, the community appears to have finally rallied around its schools, but has this support come too late?
So, all states have workers' compensation so that employees who are injured on the job can have some sort of medical benefits. Texas is the only state that allows any employer of any size to elect to participate or not participate in workers' comp. If an employer opts out, they're open to liability. That is, the employee can sue them if they're negligent. So what Walmart's doing now is they're setting up a non-subscription plan for how to handle occupational injuries and what protections to give employees. Opponents of these plans say that employees have fewer protections, and by opting out, Walmart saves a lot of money and therefore puts competitive pressure on other companies to also opt out because they can make their prices lower. So workers' advocacy groups don't like this, and they've been trying to make workers' comp mandatory so that it can keep the playing field even. But when that failed in the state legislature a few times, they started taking a different approach. And now they're trying to create more transparency. They want these employers that opt out to have to report how many injury claims they pay, how much money they pay, what kind of injuries happen, what they cover. The proponents of these plans say there's already a lot of transparency because they already have to report their benefits they offer to their employees and to the federal government. North Forest is a school district in northeast Houston. There's about 7,000 students there. It has had 3 decades of just terrible financial management and poor academic performance. Leadership has been a problem for North Forest. In the past 10 years, they've had 8 different superintendents who have each usually brought in their own principals at the high school, so there hasn't been a lot of continuity. But the superintendent that has taken over most recently has shown a lot of strength in trying to improve the school. One of the things that she's done is brought in a consultant from NYU who specializes in working with predominantly Black inner city schools, which North Forest is. And he's been working with teachers on how to set standards for kids. And then we've just seen a lot more interest from the community in how their school is doing. The principal in particular has been having financial aid and college application workshops to try and emphasize to the students, what they can do if they do graduate from high school. It really has taken the threat of imminent closure for the community to realize what it had to lose if the school district is indeed shut down. But there is clearly a lot of work left for the district to do, and it's not certain at all whether or not, even with this extra year, that it's going to be able to succeed.